My name's Laura Neese. I am a nursing student at TCL, studying to be an RN. I had Miss Guess for A.MP.1 and A.MP.2, and I really enjoyed her teaching and her methods of teaching, and I learned a lot from her.
Laura, I try to do integrative things in my classroom, and that's obviously why we're here. Could you tell me a couple of the things that you feel were integrative in nature in the anatomy that you took with me?
Well, we did a photography project with comparing tissues to things of nature, everyday things, trees and such. And also a skeleton project, which we had to sketch or draw a life-size skeleton and then label the bones and things.
And what was the purpose of that?
So you could learn the different, as far as the photography project, is to learn what the tissues, different tissues, the structure of the tissues and what they did as far as their strength and flexibility and their composition, and compare it to something in nature. For instance, I chose to do a tendon and a piece of bamboo because of the different fibers of the tendon, different fibers in the bamboo, and how it's flexible, and the different fibers combined make it strong but extremely flexible.
Okay. And then what did you do? I think you told me that you felt the skeleton project, you got more out of that one though.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I like to be very creative, and I don't like to do something somebody else did. I like to think out of the box. So I did a life-size skeleton and took a string of Christmas lights and cut them up and wired them, and made a box with all the bones, label of the bones. So instead of sketching a skeleton and revealing what the name of it was by Velcro or tag or something, you would push the button and the light would light up in the bone. And in doing that project, I learned the bones and the different notches and everything, and it has really stuck with me. Instead of studying in a book and trying to memorize what everything was, versus doing a project that's creative and something you put your heart into, I remember it long term.
Right. And so one of my things is that integrative education helps motivate a student and increase their likelihood of finishing their degree. Do you think that is true or no, or what do you think?
I think it's very true. And in my personal opinion, it's true with me.
Okay. What about as far as transfer of knowledge, as far as, maybe transferring it to other scenarios? Maybe you're in nursing classes, but also into your regular life. Do you feel that that has helped you at all, or no?
It has, because I now have bicep tendonitis. And when I was diagnosed with that, I knew exactly what they were talking about, because I did the skeleton project and learned all the notches and everything in my shoulder and knew what was going on, and when they tried to explain it to me.
And you're a couple semesters out, and I just heard you talking to another instructor about taking a pretest before microbiology and how you just breezed through it and it was easy for you. Why do you think that's the case? I mean, you've now retained this knowledge for a year and a half?
Yes.
Is that normal, or?
Well, given my age, no, not for me anymore. But certain things, the way that it's presented and taught, sticks with me more than someone that's just lecturing in a room and using PowerPoints versus doing creative projects and on-hand learning. And I think that the challenging projects make you think more, and it sticks with you longer.
Great. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.